Okay, so what are we gonna do today? I haven't quite decided yet what to do today. Really tempted to just go back to Barathos and just farm even more silver coins. And just more ores in general, really. Right, so let me just double check to see how you make that spread shot. I wonder if iron ingots were involved, I don't remember. I feel like bullets were laminate ingots and gunpowder? I'm trying to guess what the recipe was, but I don't even remember. I don't remember the recipe for spread shots. Metal slug. Not quite what I was shooting for. So if I do like 3 bullets and then a gunpowder, that's still like nothing. I really don't remember the recipe. Can I maybe find it in here somewhere? Recipe for the spread shot. Of course. Probably gonna be looking at everything else aside from what I want to craft. I'll just quickly Google up the recipe for this. To believe I don't even know how to make spread shots. I've had like 22 streams of this already and don't even know how to make these. I was probably really close with the recipe, actually. So I think I did something like this earlier. It was actually just put these the other way around, and then there's your spread shot. So close to getting it right. God damn. I don't know what else you can craft with the spread shots. Better yet, I don't know how many of these I really want to make. I have like 48 of these so far. Oh, hello there, physicist. Currently making myself some spread shots. Because I got a nice new shotgun out of Barathos recently, and I want to test it out. Oh, I'm really having fun with it. What else can I say? I might sooner or later, but there's just still so much for me to try and get done. Definitely gonna find some time to do something else, like, later tonight. That's not this. Practically. It's been practically 2 weeks of this, mostly. Yeah, aside from those live streams. Still probably gonna go and continue that mod, by the way. Oh, hey there, Rico. Just looking to see what I want to do next. I said I was gonna go back to Barathos for a bit. I guess I'll just go there and see what's going on. Even though I've yet to make a checklist of all the items you can get out of that dimension, I'm just gonna go there anyway and see what I can maybe get. Okay, I brought some wood, so that's good. Okay, there was a rune shrine practically right next to where you spawn in, so that's interesting. Guess what Geoguessr did to non-pro players like us? What, do you have to like get membership or something now to be able to play it? Do you actually have to buy membership now? Please don't tell me that's the case. Oh, what just snuck up from behind me? If only this was easier to aim, but there's like some pretty heavy recoil on this shotgun here. Oh, what's this? Let me take a closer look. There's some carpet here too. Only limited to one game per 24 hours. So you mean like what? The game of 5 rounds? When they start implementing this, so like when you say pro player, like is that someone who pays for like a membership of sorts? I mean, you gotta make ends meet somehow, I take it. Well, I can still at least play it. I mean, if you couldn't even play it, then, like, that would be even, like, worse, just saying, if you couldn't even play at all unless you paid for it. Like, if it suddenly stopped being free to play, then God knows, like, how many people, like... Okay, so this is the Lotto Man's house. I'm gonna write this down quickly. So I guess there's gonna be less GeoGuessr from both of us. I probably wouldn't be able to do like full on GeoGuessr streams anymore unless I got pro myself. Like, it would be that kind of thing I might have to either start or end the stream with at this rate. This guy is only selling one kind of totem. Don't know if there's at least like 2 lottery items though. So you're gonna buy pro membership, then you just decide not to after that? So do you think if they get like enough backlash, they're going to possibly just reconsider? This is pretty nice carpet, by the way. I'm just gonna grab some. Nice carpeted floors here. Yeah, if only I was better just aiming the shotgun. You have to wonder if they're gonna try and crack down on that. And like when they're gonna figure out how to. If they have somewhere you can reach to. I mean, if enough people do, then maybe they could just like pedal back on that decision. If enough people are just willing to bring it up. Alright, I know these giant dark bananas don't drop anything useful. And they have like an incredibly huge hitbox. They send you flying when they hit you, and inflict you with nausea, so all the reasons to stay away from them. Another Lotto Man structure. That's what it looks like. It's probably a Lotto Man structure. Looks exactly like one we've seen earlier. Where am I at? I actually recently stepped into the dimension of Barathos. So essentially, this is like the barren wasteland of this mod. I'm trying to just get in. Trying to get into the tower. See what this Lotto Man offers. Baron SSR totem. So I'm going to take note of this Lotto Man as well, because The first one is only offering totems for, like, one kind of item. This guy, I think he's offering the totems for, like, both the items you can win at a lottery. But then I need to find, like, the best way to start gathering a ton of Baron tokens. But, obviously, these are the two places I'm going to go. Barathos, honestly, probably isn't even that hard to deal with. Most of the mobs don't even seem to be that scary. I mean, it's pretty easy to get around. I mean, look at this place. Look at how flat it is for the most part. A lot of the mobs here just attack you with melee anyway, so running away from them is fairly easy. There's one with, like, an area of effect attack instead of, like, a standard melee attack, but as I said earlier, it's slow, so you can easily run away from it if you have to. Right, there's little flies everywhere. This thing has the area of effect attack. Okay, so that drops Baron tokens, but wonder what other mobs in here do. Wait, what is that? How? Yeah, I was looking at this earlier, but I got hit by one of the flies and just got confused, and that's actually nothing. Alright, there's flies everywhere, and I forgot to bring more arrows, so my only ranged weapon is going to be this shotgun. There just seems to be so many flies for whatever reason right now. There were nowhere near this many on my first trip here. Now there's literally flies everywhere. So I don't know. Those bullets just outright missed. They're all missing. What is this? I can't even hit this thing right now. Why not waste my bullets on that? Especially if they could just miss. Like, I do recall seeing that the arc backs have a unique drop, so I mean, I will be trying to get that eventually too, so let's just give it a couple of attempts. Pretty sure I already got the specific unique item that these things drop. Just one-shot them with those bullets. Wait, is that two arenas that spawn, like, side by side? That's what it looks like. Two arenas having spawned right next to each other. Okay, I don't even think I didn't bring any coal. I could maybe just get some doing, like, mining because of the forging skill, but should have brought some. And then there's another arena right here. And I've already seen, like, plenty of these. I'm gonna start finding my way back underground, seeing where to go from here. Probably gonna hop back down underground at this point. Already going pretty deep. Oh, there's some more Blazium ore. Also saw some over there too. And I'll be able to see in here, but not very well, unfortunately. So I ought to stay close to the lava until I maybe end up with some coal from just foraging drops. That's some sort of mob. That's something I've probably not seen yet. Let's just shoot it. And miss with one of our shots, sure. And this gun is doing quite a lot of work, I must say. Sorry, there's some more ore. And there's some here. Yeah, if only I remember to actually bring some coal. Otherwise, it's kind of just encouraging me to stay where it's actually lit up by the lava, so I can just see, like, clearly. You don't have to, like, look too hard at the screen to see where I'm going. Trying to see if I actually just got some from mining, but it doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like I ended up with any. There's something up here. Alright, there's some more ore. There's some essence. Still haven't been able to really use much of the essence I mined through forging, but hey, I'll just take it. Eventually I'll be able to actually use it. Thought I heard another one of these. That was awfully quick. Also, to just gonna clear up some space on my inventory. Probably gonna run out of spread shots soon. I actually burned through a lot of them quite quickly. Oh! How I almost stepped into that lava by accident. That was close. Nearly stepped into that. Yikes. Okay, so I must have just gotten level 50 in a skill. That's what it looks like. Oh, I almost fell in lava again. Yep, level 50 in foraging, actually. Oh, there goes 20 silver coins. Just fell in the lava like that. I mean, it's okay, I still have plenty of Blazium ore. Ender pearls. Don't have any coal yet from just extraction. I mean, no, foraging. No coal drops from foraging yet, though. Gunpowder, just about everything else so far. At least the lava's letting me just see clearly. I guess that must have been like... Okay, there was another piece of blazium up there. Where is this? This is actually underground. This is Barathos' underground. And I'm actually pretty close to like the very bottom of the map too. This is like right near the bottom of Barathos. Once all the stone pretty much turns red. That's how you know you've gone pretty deep. That and you're also seeing lava. What is... Oh, this is just... Oh, that's just the Creation Master. But he spawned underground. Wasn't expecting him to spawn down here. I just decided to go back underground. What does the Abyss's underground look like? Apparently not too different from this. I mean, the stones are also red, but I don't recall there being lava in the Abyss. Probably like there's only like probably one ore to find in the Abyss, unlike like here where there's actually 4 you can go find. Wondering what that is. I just heard. I don't even know if I can see it. I can still hear the thing, but I'm having trouble finding it. I'm gonna guess it's maybe up here somewhere. Okay, it was just this thing. Does the water look like blood in the Abyss? I never actually placed down the water in the Abyss, so I'd have to go and do that myself just to figure out whether or not it looks like blood. But I'd be willing to bet you that it does. I mean, it would be a pretty safe bet to make. Well, I need to go back there soon. Not necessarily, there's just so many other things I can go and do. But of course, I'd eventually be going back to the Abyss for plenty of things. I mean, the Abyss has 2 bosses, for example. So obviously, there'll be that to go back for. Alright, this looks nice and wide open, this cave here. Well, you just want to see me have to fight to the death in there again, right? This place seems very tame. Being underground kind of certainly helps. Yeah, the Abyss just seems a lot more hectic in comparison, surprisingly, and that's like much earlier game. And I just got a Baron bow. 0.75 draw time. So it's faster than like the average bow. It's a lot faster than this. Ours are set on fire by default that it fires. We might have like our new best bow here, or one of them. This might be one of my favorite bows already. Like that seems very powerful, what I just picked up. Still haven't gotten any coal from foraging, but I mean, I've been doing like pretty good so far. Found quite a bit of Blazium, and then boom, rare drop. Okay, so my gun's there. Not really using it that much anymore because I was starting to run short on ammo. That's like one of the clicky things, and then that's some other mob that... I got a hive chunk. That looks like, I'm gonna guess maybe it's like an item to spawn one of the bosses in Barathos. Of course, I'd have to go look that up before attempting it, so I don't get completely and utterly wrecked by it. Like, see what that boss does, and like what to expect. Yeah, that looks like it's probably like a boss spawning item. If just picking it up gave me an advancement. So I might have like my new bow for a variety of purposes. Yeah, this thing. That draw time is like much faster than I was expecting. On average, I think the draw time for like most bows is 1 second. For that one, it's like 0.75, so it's like slightly bit faster. It's about like 3/4 the draw time of your average bow. So it just sounds great already, the whole using that bow. I can hear something up there, but I can barely even see where I'm actually going. Probably not on top. I don't even know if it's on top of me or not. Not like I can see very clearly. Probably walks past it or something. Yeah, there's something up here, alright. Oh, there you guys are. Something a little extra just for me. Right here. I'll just pick up this ore while I'm here. That looks like it might just lead back to the surface if I want to go back up. Right, so there's this thing again. Some more ore to pick up. It's a lot brighter down here. I was just trying to get some coal, like, all this time. Really should have just brought my own. But forgot to. There's some more of this I just spotted. I think that's the baronite ore right there. That's probably some more Varsium up there. Oh, at least that wasn't into lava that I fell. That could have gone wrong, for sure. That could have been so much worse. Oh, some more Blazium. It's about time I found some more of this. Like, you'd think I would have at least gotten a bit of coal by now, just from foraging. Can't seem to get any, though. Yeah, like, there's just so many caves, even down here. There's, like, caves everywhere. I just picked up, like, what, 100 silver coins right there? I was about to throw out my Blazium ore. That would have been tragic. Now, that would have been dumb, for sure. To, like, just toss all that out. Probably just put this hive chunk with the rest of, like, my shulker box stuff. Just to try and make a bit of space. I think it's safe to say I can put that away, too. And that. Good thing that didn't fall in the lava. Probably wouldn't have lost too much, but still, wouldn't want to see that fall in the lava. Or I could just use flint and steel to actually kind of light the way. I mean, I do have flint and steel on me, so this could be like a temporary light source. If I just really want to be able to see. Didn't even think about it until just now that I could just use this to temporarily light the way. Just so we can see a bit better down here. Even though, like, the fire is just going to disappear eventually. That looks like just another creation master down here. I mean, I'd just be able to find another one anyways. Yeah, so that's almost 1,000 silver coins right here. So yeah, this has gone like incredibly well. And why did I just sprint into lava? Can I get out of here? Can I get out of here? No, I just pushed myself in. I pushed myself in, goddammit. I think I just suffocated myself in lava. Great. I don't think there's gonna be a way out of here. I think I'm trapped. I think I literally just trapped myself in lava. Permanently. Yeah, I'm trying to untrap myself. Really trying to untrap myself right now. Okay, we got out. Caillou's staff saves the day. Yeah, I tried to just save myself with a bucket of water. Ended up getting trapped under the obsidian. Yeah, I think if it wasn't for this staff, I would have been a goner. Thank God I decided to actually bring that. God knows if I even would have been able to recover the stuff, considering it would have been trapped under the obsidian and in the lava, so... Getting it back might have been, like, a little unfeasible. Might have been kind of out of the question to just try and get my stuff back. So yeah, thank God I decided to get that staff and bring it here before falling into the lava. Otherwise, we probably would have died. So yeah, Caillou's staff saves the day. Thankfully, the lava just slowly kills you. It just slowly drains your health, so... If you have, like, a really good repeatable source of healing, then... Probably it's not that hard to escape from. Must have spent, like, good 1 or 2 minutes down there, and I still got out. It was kind of like a fight for my life, but I did get out. Yeah, I can just picture what fan art of that moment would look like. My guy, like, kind of... How would I draw my guy trapped under, like, a layer of obsidian in lava holding... Well, holding the staff wouldn't be that hard to draw, but... How do you think I suppose I'd draw the guy who's trapped under obsidian and stuck in lava? That would be, like, one hell of a drawing to make, even though it's probably never gonna happen. Some coal. So it looks like I can make one torch with... Well, one group of 4 torches with it anyways. Even though I figured out I can just use the flint and steel. Remembered I had that on me. It's not like I got, like, that many torches, unfortunately. Right, so that's 50 times 20, that's 1,000 silver coins right there I have on me. Just waiting to be processed. So that should be able to pay for like a lot of magic repair dust. That's 50 gold coins, so that's like 15 magic repair dust right there. Oh. Had no idea I could fall down here. What is that? What I'm hearing? Hearing something weird. Except I can't see it. Okay, I think it was that thing I was hearing earlier. So I think I have enough Blazium to be satisfied with for a while. So I'm probably gonna just plan my escape from the underground and see if that just hit me. Armor just finished it off. Might be able to just follow these caves out of here at this rate. I mean, there are enough tunnels in this dimension, I can probably just follow them until I do hit the surface. That is if I find tunnels that actually do lead to the surface and not just further back down. Tempted to go back down, but not really. I'd rather just find a way out of here. And if I really can't, then I might just make the way out. I mean, I do have a pickaxe, so could just tunnel my way out. I think I will do that. Alright, so we're back onto the surface after all this time. Yeah, I got nausea right now, so it's kind of hard to aim this damn thing. Alright, the giant banana's dead. Well, I guess we can say we've killed one of those. Even if it has no unique drops. Yeah, there's literally creation masters everywhere in here. I was able to see like 3 on the same screen practically. So I guess we'll just plan the trip back to our portal, back to the overworld. Also just grabbing whatever ores I can get while I'm still here. Because they look like they're very easy to reach, so I'll just take them. If they're really that easy to grab. probably lost count as to how many creation masters I've seen by this point. Like, they're literally everywhere here. I wonder when I'm gonna see that Arcback's rare drop. Okay, so that's what's behind me. Yeah, I'll just let my exploding armor finish all of them off. And this shotgun's already at like half their ability. That was pretty quick. I mean, I've killed nearly every Arcback I saw with it so far. Still seeing just copper coins at this point from Arcbacks. Could be a while before I actually see the rare drop. I'm gonna just keep running from this. Okay, there's another one to just run from. Not quite sure how I got so many Emperor Beasts to deal with. At least I don't think they can keep chasing me. Probably lost them. Okay, I'm out of spread shots, it looks like. Must have no more left over. Can I set this thing on fire? If it's stupid enough to actually walk into the fire, which doesn't look like it is. No, I set it on fire. I have to slowly let it burn to death, it seems. Just get it to walk in the fire and watch it slowly burn. For that is if I want to try and keep killing it. Because I have no more ranged weapons of my own. Or have my armor kill it. Or something. But I'm kind of having a bit of trouble escaping. Trying not to get caught in between two different things. You really need a ranged weapon to fight this thing. Melee is pretty much just outright impossible to fight it with melee. Unless you can just run into it with like a speed boost from your expedition skill. But even then, like, I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, so let's just ignore every Arcback we see from now on, because I'm no longer, like, really equipped to kill them. So that's the hive I spotted earlier, but I'd want to look up some strategies on how to actually kill that boss before attempting it. Like, how would you actually consider fighting that? Because I just don't know yet. Alright, now all of a sudden there's like 5 of these just attacking me at once. Right, so that's at least gonna get them off of me. Right, so we should be out of here sooner or later. It would be much appreciated if I can just keep running a straight line, but I don't know. Not getting a lot of opportunity to really run the straight line. So it looks like we're almost ready to leave here now. I, in fact, actually see my portal. So we're now out of Barthos. Really need to make more room to just keep all this random crap. What else can I say? I did pretty good here. All things considered, I did pretty good. Got this as another, like, unique drop. Still have more archer guns here than I probably ever use, most likely. Don't see myself really using this anytime soon either. So I'm trying to think what I can just throw out at this point. Or maybe just move to some other chest at this rate. So yeah, we got out of Barathos, but now what? Man, look at all these Ender Pearls. Probably don't need to keep those eggs. All these... Look at all these Immortalis From stones, it's crazy. There's all this other stuff too, like, I still have. Also put away. Yeah, we're really getting to the point where I'm just getting, like, so much stuff. So I think maybe I'm gonna consider starting a vault to just keep some of my unique items that I don't plan to use. So I think I finally know what I want to do with this door. Could maybe just move this wall out a bit, possibly. Maybe start moving it out from here. Yeah, I kind of took a while to decide exactly what I want to do here, but this isn't gonna... I'm not gonna make this a double door. Just took me like that long to decide as to whether or not I really want to do so. Make that a double door or not. I mean, it took a while to actually come to a decision. Now, do I want to use this in my build or not? I don't think I will. We also got this thing. I heard that's used to make armor sets, but looks like it can also spawn in one of the bosses if you're willing to actually try and do the fight. Oh, there's also this spare set I can just use up. So I'm probably going to start by looking at all the different tabs there are in the creative mode menu for Advent of Ascension and try and just start building up a list for myself. I'm also going to probably make a bunch of TNT to just really quickly blow out a hole where I'm going to build my vault, so I don't have to just dig out most of it myself. So we have our gunpowder, but now we need some sand, so let's get the sand. Once I get to, like, deserts, this really shouldn't take long. Or I could just pick some sand up off of this island here. Or just grab the sand off here. So it's this and gunpowder and it just makes a bunch of TNT. Well, with the amount of gunpowder I have, I'll probably be able to make quite a lot of it. I'm wondering how much I'm actually going to need for, like... Better yet, I'm wondering how big this whole vault's going to actually have to be to possibly hold every item that you could feasibly attain in Advent of Ascension. course there's gotta be mobs actually spawning out here. On a tiny little island, mind you. I'm still getting attacked. Haven't seen this banner before. Let me just pick it up. Sea banner. I'll probably just hold it in my other hand. I mean, it's one more inventory space anyways. That looks like 4 stacks of sand. That's gonna be enough. So yeah, 4 stacks. That's plenty of sand right there. Safe to say I don't need to keep carrying these tokens. I only have 9 of them still. Probably should maybe consider also just getting rid of those deep lands tokens sooner or later. Actually, no, I think it's like 5 gunpowder and 4 sand to make your TNT. Yeah, it was this. That's almost 30 whole TNT. That's gonna be like plenty. Yeah, there goes most of my gunpowder, but this should do a pretty good job of just clearing open a space where I'm gonna build a vault. But I'm probably also gonna want to just build the staircase down first to where this vault will be in the future. This is probably going to be the future place where it's going to be, most likely. I think I probably really need to build 3 wide. That should be, like, wide enough for sure for a staircase. Just going to go downstairs to, like, a basement, and then the vault's going to be down that basement, pretty much. Alright, so let's make our basement. After all this time, I'm finally going to continue work on my base. I mean, there was just so much exploration to do. It doesn't leave me much time to actually work on my base when there's just so much more other cool stuff to explore and do first. I'll go pretty deep down, I guess. I think this might be deep enough, but I don't know. This could be deep enough, actually. Probably also gonna make a ladder that leads right down to my vault anyways. I think this is probably gonna be deep enough, most likely. I think the door to the vault itself is probably gonna be somewhere around here. Not sure how much further I'll dig out, but I know I'm not gonna go any deeper. Definitely have no need to dig deeper at this point. I feel like that's deep enough for a vault. Or maybe I could go down a couple more blocks. If I really want to make the vault nice and spacious, I could just maybe go down like 2 or 3 more blocks. Right now, this is going to need to be lit up. And I'm going to need to actually pick up all these blocks. Or better yet, just figure out what I really don't need to carry and just put it away. I left myself like room to actually put the sand away, but I didn't, unfortunately. Didn't really leave myself much room at all, actually. Well, I know I don't need to carry these potions, and I'm gonna have to make some more sooner or later. I will have to make potions eventually. Still gonna have, like, items stuck on... Why don't I just put stuff in the shulker box I don't need to carry? That will kind of solve my problem. Just keep stuff I don't need to carry in here. That will probably solve some of my issue with space. Well, not some of, like, it'll just completely solve the issue practically. Oh, so that's where those things were this whole time. I heard noise from somewhere for sure. Alright, it looks like I'm actually kind of digging into the side of my house right now. Maybe I'll just kind of stop digging out further. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to dig a hole where my house is, like, kind of supposed to be supported on. This could actually be, like, far enough right here. I think it's safe to say this is far enough. Probably could make my stairs out of something else. And just save these for later. I mean, these could be my stairs, I guess. And they do look pretty nice. I think I'll just use these instead for stairs. So yeah, all that gunpowder I got from foraging was definitely, like, nice to have. Haven't yet used it. Well, I've made TNT with it, but the TNT is yet to be used. Might worry about the interior design a bit later. I think for now I'm just going to want to consider just getting things placed down. 51 foraging. I guess for now I think I'll just focus on getting things placed down. Yeah, it's a pretty big staircase already. Just trying to decide how I'm going to terraform this land here. Probably into something like this, more or less. Yeah, it's kind of close to my chicken farm, so I'll hear my chickens every time I go down to this vault if I take the staircase. So this goes about like 20 blocks down from up here. Goes all the way down to there. Yeah, that's definitely going to be like deep enough. I don't know why I'm thinking it won't be. I'll probably do the door itself later. But I'm probably going to work on just trying to open up the room. Probably going to try and get the room built right about now. Uh-oh. Whoops. I just broke the floor in my chicken coop. Okay, so that's why that's like that. Oh. I see. So that's why that's dirt. That's why that has to stay as dirt, obviously. I mean, I was kind of running low on feathers anyways. Just didn't think I'd actually dig into my chicken coop by accident. So yeah, I'm actually, like, directly under the thing. Maybe I could put a ladder leading from the chicken coop. Perhaps I could have it lead to the vault. I mean, it wouldn't be too crazy to do that. And I got extra eggs in my inventory because of this. So let's put those away, and the feathers. Yeah, that was silly. The fact that I just accidentally do that. Yeah, silly indeed. So maybe I could just opt to cover this up with, like, half slabs. Or maybe just, like, full, like, blocks. Definitely have to cover it up. I mean, I prefer to just make it look more consistent having it covered up. So let's place some torches down. Actually, just light up here. Also mine the coal out first, I guess. Then continue building from there. I think there'll be a double door I'm going to put here. And then we're going to start having the vault in here. Then we're going to do the vault. I really hope I don't just blow up my own house by accident just making this. If I decide to use the TNT, which I'm probably going to. Now I need to just give myself something to light the TNT up with. Redstone torches is like probably the simplest thing to use. If I have my flint and steel on me, that too could be... I'll just use the flint and steel I have on me. Haven't even yet decided how many rooms wide this should be either. Like, how wide this is going to be, I don't yet know. No, it's going to have to be a lot bigger than this, but I don't want to just overdo it by accident. It would be even worse if I just end up blowing a hole in my house by accident. Like, one of my stuff gets caught in an explosion by accident. Looks like we might be going down a couple blocks at this rate. We'll have to figure all this out eventually. I don't exactly know all the details. At least I haven't screwed up my house so far, so I guess it's all good so far. Just making it as wide as I feel like it might have to be. Honestly, I don't even know for sure. I'm just kind of expecting to have to make it huge because this is a huge mod. I'm trying to collect most, or if not all, the items for. I'm expecting to have to build a huge room. Also, gonna get some more coal just by simply doing this. And even some cobblestone as well, probably. Just random blocks here and there that I might end up using for other things. It seems like a good reference point to start, really. But it's probably going to take a while to actually clear this out by hand. I'm not going to do it all with TNT. It's going to be part done by hand, other part done by TNT. Because I don't want to accidentally just blow up too much. Don't want to hit my house either, so that's kind of why I tunneled down in the first place. Just be really sure I wouldn't hit my house trying to just blast mine this open. Trying to just blast open a vault room. Probably not gonna dig back any further. So one wall is probably gonna be here. Haven't even decided, like, what blocks I'll use in this whole building. It's gonna be a huge basement, but haven't decided, like, exactly what I'd be using on it. I think I'll probably, like, dig down to here. Make, like, a staircase of half slabs going down to here. And this will probably be, like, the height at which I'm going to put on my stuff. Y50 is probably going to be, like, where the floor is going to be. More like the block I'm standing on. So my floor is going to be right about at this coordinate. And I'm likely going to slab the whole thing, so, like, no hostile mobs can spawn on it. Considering if I want to do that, I'm likely going to. I'm trying to decide, like, what kind of block I'd want to use for the floor. Or it could be carpeted floor. I don't know if mobs can spawn on carpets. Probably not. I know they can't spawn on half slabs. Where it's like the bottom half of the block is taken up by a slab. If it's like top half, then I think they can spawn on it, but bottom half I know they can't. So I guess we'll start making like a chest to just put stuff in. Just so my job's a bit easier. That's gonna be probably just excess cobblestone for the future. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up with like a lot of cobblestone just by simply doing this. Also, lighting this up might be nice to do sooner or later, but I haven't exactly decided like how much further I'm gonna expand all this. This will be one wall. So maybe I can start kind of just putting torches down right now. Might have to just briefly move them, but let's just get some down for now. Well, at least this is going to be a good forging experience, if anything. I can kind of just level up forging off of this, since I will be breaking a lot of blocks. So, like, it took us 23 live streams to actually start considering, like, a vault to keep all our items we've gotten in to track our progress. In my other two Get All Items series, I think the vault started being built from, like, the first live stream onwards, practically. Or maybe, like, the first couple of live streams, but nope, not here. We're 23 live streams in, and only now are we actually starting work on it. I mean, now I feel like it is the right time to actually go and do work on this, because I'm having trouble just keeping all my other items in chests. I'm kind of running out of space for them, so this is probably the right time to actually start on the vault. At least attempt to start it. So I already have all of this cleared out, but it's still probably going to be a while before we're even done it, or even close to it. That plus I have no idea how I want this vault to even look. I'm going to go for something a lot more interesting than just, like, this. Pretty obvious that it's just being, like, mined out right now. But I think, like, the interior design is going to probably come a lot later. Just gonna try and figure out like how big to make the space first before anything else. I'm not exactly sure if Physicist is still on right now. So this is gonna be my vault for all my items. Actually started digging it out right now, finally. Took long enough to even get this start in the first place, but now we're finally doing it. So I wonder just how big like the item menus are for Advent of Ascension. I could probably just quickly load up my creative world to see how big these are. to give myself an idea as to how many chests I should get put down. A large chest is 6 by 9. So I have to slowly but surely just count until I figure out, like, exactly how many chests I'll need. I might actually want to just see what, like, the biggest item menu is so far. Maybe it'll just be a good idea to see what the biggest item menu is and just kind of work from there. Try and find the smallest scroll bar in the creative mode menu where all the items are listed, and then just work from there. I was just playing around with some overpowered gear on a creative mode world. I don't think it'll actually recognize in all caps. No, I think you have to type lowercase for it to recognize the command. So how big is this tab? So that's 5 items going down. Of course it's 9 across. 10 items going down now. 15. Yeah, large chest is 6 by 9. 20. I think this is probably going to be the largest tab of all of them. If not, then I'll be surprised. So 20 items going down. 25. 30. So 32 by 9. That would be like 6 chests about. How big is this tab? Let me see. Much smaller in comparison. This one's like 5 by 9. Yeah, for the most part, that's what it feels like. This might be an even bigger tab, actually. The armor. Okay, I thought there was going to be like a bigger gun tab, but I guess not. No, there's also plenty of cannons. Shotguns too. And then all these weapons. Probably gonna really have to just write down all these details. I'm gonna guess, I don't know. Still do Super Mario hacking, by the way. Just kind of lost interest in making videos on ROM hacks, though. I mean, still, don't get me wrong, it's fun to do the ROM hacks themselves. I think this is gonna be even bigger, like all the different blocks. Right. Trying to just count like how big this tab could possibly be. $25 so far. 30 down. 9 across. $40 down now. 43 down and 9 across for this tab. So should I make like... I'm trying to think, should I make like about like 7 or 8 treasure chests? Double chests to try and keep all these blocks in? Considering how I think a bunch of these blocks you can't necessarily obtain, I think I might want to do like less space. Really not sure how big I need to make this vault to try and just keep everything organized. Oh look, then there's all this. I know I probably can't even obtain most of these. Most of these are probably just either to like spawn bosses, or they're mob spawners or something like that. Yeah, most of these look like blocks you can't even pick up. Like, what the hell is a recreation station supposed to be? There's all the banners, too. There's just literally everything. So there's this set of 5, this set of 5, one here, so 25 different unique tabs. I think I need to make like sets of double chests for. I was just trying to figure out how big this is really going to need to be. Yeah, it's probably going to have to be massive. Just like how massive, I'm not even sure. Also kind of deciding like how I want to even place the blocks in the first place. Because I can't seem to decide on that either. Could maybe just put a different type of block here temporarily to kind of just mark like where the walkway is going to be. Just so it's a little bit easier for me to figure out like where I'm supposed to just place things. To kind of just sort of get the idea as to how I want to build all this. Because it's still probably going to be a long time before I figure out exactly what I want to do. Maybe I'll move this even further back. Like, considering how many items there were, it's just really confusing to try and imagine how I'm going to actually conceivably build room for all of them. So would I be up for Between Lands eventually? Depends. Depends on when I get bored of this series. Could maybe just play it for fun. Or possibly do like a live stream series on it on the side. Possibly leaving this one in limbo. Depends on how much fun I have with Between Lands. But I don't know if I'm ready to leave this in limbo anytime soon. All I know is I'm gonna have a lot of cobblestone by the time all this is over. Which is probably gonna go towards finishing my house. So at least I'll have, like, more cobblestone for the house itself just by emptying out this basement. So I guess that's one way to look at this. I think I'll continue blowing out some holes in the wall, just try and speed this whole process up. And I'm starting to run short on TNT already. Yeah, we're already running low on it. Yeah, just more cobblestone and stuff where that came from. Yeah, this is gonna be like a huge room by the time it's actually done. It's already big enough, and it's already big enough for all, like, the average thing you need a room like this for, and already spent, like, quite a bit of time on it. About, like, nearly 20 minutes or so, just digging out this room, blowing it up with TNT, blowing holes in it. Time to just get a faster pickaxe for it, though. I mean, I do have. And I do have this one to work with. Efficiency 4. Where'd this guy come from? And if I want stone bricks, having the silk touch is kind of an extra bonus, because in that case, I'll have them in the blocks in stone form already, because of silk touch. Also still carrying this extra raw chicken for whatever reason. And this gunpowder. Alright, so let's just continue mining, I guess. Yeah, like we already used up almost all our TNT. Like that just went through it so quickly. Didn't think we'd use it all this quickly. I could maybe come back for more of it later, perhaps. Maybe just have more placeholder blocks while I'm at it, just to sort of figure out where I want to put things. So each of these is going to be like a set of chests to keep the items in. So I'm now going like 6 across. I'm going to try and go like 10 across, ideally. Or maybe like 8 across could make more sense, possibly. I mean, it's kind of hard to decide like how I want to go do all this. I mean, I could start making my second wall right about here. Or I could just come back here later, perhaps, when I have, like, more TNT to work with. Just to, like, blow holes in this to build it faster. Oh, hi, Sunflower. Finally building that vault I said I was going to do a while ago. This is where we're going to keep all the items I've obtained so far throughout this game. Try and more or less form a collection. So the collection's kind of going to be stored down in this giant room underneath my house. Still haven't yet decided what exactly to use to slap the floor with. And if I leave it like this, I'm probably going to get mobs spawning down in my basement that I made. I mean, it could be a temporary place to just spawn in mobs, even though I'll have to listen to them, like, as I just do my own stuff in my house. Yeah, I certainly left room for, like, a lot of mobs to spawn. So my foraging is almost 52. I think I got to 51 earlier, just mining this whole base out. Like, what's gonna become a vault eventually. think I'm gonna have other plans for tonight, though, most likely. I think I'll actually fill this back in. So yeah, we already have a pretty massive room in the works. Not sure how long this might take to just completely dig out. But it's just gonna feel so good when it's actually done. What else can I say? I feel great when I can actually just consider it done. Even though it might take like forever before we actually get to that point or even close to it. So it's been about like 30 minutes down here. And there's already all this cleared out, so maybe it won't take that long, who knows. So this chest is already starting to become full. This is more or less just a template for how we're going to build all this. Still have yet to finalize a design for this vault. This will take more coal while we're here. And also just say I'm getting tired of this at this point. I've already dug out like quite a lot here. There's already been quite a lot dug out here. And there's still going to be the rest of our place to actually go finish. Also, how do you turn these to stone bricks? Oh, you just craft them into stone bricks, whoops. Also that to go do. And that's for my second floor. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going about it either. This could be like 2 blocks wide, this passageway, and then like go up here. Still kind of trying to decide how I want to build all this. So I got some more essence to use up, it looks like, so let's just go and do that now. Still haven't leveled up Augury yet. Not sure when we're gonna hit 26 at this rate. Still can't use the Ominous Essence. So still have to just stay stuck with it, it turns out. Can't wait to just go and use all this and then just get a bunch more Augury experience. Like, just being able to open these spaces up in my chest would be nice. And I think I'll just turn some of this excess coal into block form. The air is so foul that any creature breathing it slowly decays. The realm has no day-night cycle. Clocks, maps, redstone, flint and steel, and compasses are useless here. Due to warm and wet environment of the Betweenlands, food from other dimensions rots when traveling through the portal to this dimension, becoming rotten food. Same goes for potions, apparently. So it's sounding really challenging already for when I can take it. That's it. It does sound challenging already, to an extent. Depends on what kind of food like the Betweenlands gives you to work with. I think I'd rather leave this untouched, this archway here. Yeah, it's probably going to look better just untouched completely. Maybe this could be a way up to the second floor, perhaps. Yeah, I'm trying to decide how I want to build this base even. Like, how do I want to build, like, a way to a second floor? So yeah, if I did this... Now it'll probably just be a window right there. Would I even want to make a second floor, though? Could just skip the whole second floor idea, actually. I really have to look at this. Just to see, like, for myself what it looks like. So it reminds me of Metroid. I said I was gonna probably check it out, at least. Or I guess I can just take the link and just not have to go search for it myself. That sounds nice. I'm just really not sure how I'm gonna build the rest of this base out anyways. If I really do want to do a second floor, then I don't know how. Like, I don't know what the best way to do it would be. Maybe I could just climb up there by ladder or something. Maybe a ladder here could not be, like, too ridiculous. Didn't really leave myself a place for a ladder, though. I guess here could be a ladder. Maybe I just move the bed, place it sideways, then put the ladder going up here. That doesn't sound too ridiculous. I think I'll just do that now. And I've seen some pretty cool dimensions, so I'll have to check it out myself, just saying. And I've seen some pretty awesome dimensions here already. So this is where I'm going to build my second floor, actually. I'll do, like, a second floor that's going to consist of an arching platform like so on this side, and then one on the other, and some bridges will kind of just connect them. Probably glass ones. Because I kind of just want this whole spaces feel nice and wide open. So I think this is going to be my approach, to build a ladder here that leads up to a second floor. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. Not likely much. I have no idea what I'd do with this. Temporary ladder. So I can just climb up here and just place more blocks easily. Then I have to build a roof of sorts up here. Haven't even decided what to use to build the roof either. I mean, a nice blue roof could do the trick. I still yet to exactly decide, but at least the space is starting to take more of a shape at this point. Even though I do need to figure out, like, what I'll put up here. Yeah, like I'm now. Spent, like, long enough just doing things.